intro. Yo, what up, Jack, Adeline, Cell? Appreciate y'all being here off the rip. I always say this, I'm still not used to people being here within the first 5 minutes of a stream. So I don't really know what to do with my hands, so to speak. What you cats up to? How's your Friday been? I love the 6 month badge. I like how not that he's doing it, but it kind of makes Alex Trebek look like he's doing the like Giga Chad thinking. All right, this song needs to go into a playlist for sure. How is everything stream wise? Friday is just Friday. Isn't Friday the first, like, isn't this your first day of your weekend? Like, technically, the day would have been like our Saturday. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Love to hear it. You know, internet's looking good so far. I'm at 21,000 frames. And in terms of my internet, it's dropped to 0. Sí, senor. How much Spanish do you hear in Algeria? With, obviously French and Arabic are the two primary languages, but Spain is a short boat ride across the Mediterranean. Yo, so at about noon, about 12, I started an update for my computer. Didn't look like a big one, super optional one. And part of why it took me so long to even get started was because I was waiting on it to get done, assuming I would need to restart my computer. One of those updates, right? The update took an hour and a half. Eventually, I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna plug on, and it just finished. Does indeed need a restart. I'm not gonna worry about it. So, is the music too loud? I haven't turned it down yet. I normally probably can go down a smidge. Is that better? Worse? Too quiet? All right. Let's go over to Snap. Actually, I want it a little louder. I can't hear. All right. Y'all been playing Snap? What y'all been playing? What you been getting beat by? What y'all's rank? Fill me in, lads and lasses. When I've been playing offline, well, first off, I lost to Hella 2 out of 3 games. Got so pissed. So pissed. Hate Hella still. So for a bit I was using a Cannonball Clog deck. So I was like, dude, I don't like it, but I've got to deny her place to bring these cards back because there was one game. It's Corvus, right? On turn 3, blah blah. On turn 4, they play Jubilee, and you're almost like, go ahead and just pull Hella, so I can go ahead and it pulls Infinite. So on 5, I maybe 5 or 6, but I think 5 I Shang-Chi it. Didn't matter. That lane had an Infinite in it. Got Shang-Chi. Still ended up with 38 power in that lane. So, anyways, I played a little Cloggy Clog. But more recently, I've been playing with this that I built a couple days. I think I built it on Wednesday on my phone. First off, I've ever since Black Swan came out, I've been trying in different ways to make Human Torch Black Swan work, right? So this is another new attempt in this, but it's also throwing in, well, Mockingbird Thanos naturally, But I'm throwing in Sasquatcheroni, and I always claim that I think I'm the best deck name, or like naming my decks in the game. This might be my best one yet. A Song of Ice and Fire, pretty good. I've been playing Multiverse Conquest, and I gave up a ladder in the 70s. How many total months have you hit Infinite, Adlin, if any? And again, no shade. Just curious. I don't care. You don't ever have to hit Infinite and want to change anything. I've been playing Multiverses. Discard, classic. And you know, earlier this year, I was just so fed up with all the forms of discard. Because they were, especially after Corvus and Proxima came out. I don't even mind the Dracula Helicarrier collector one. There's a lot now that it's just, if you have Hell on your deck and you're playing discard, that's where it's kind of lame to me. Like, I don't know. You know how she is. But yeah, dude, Song of Ice and Fire. Check this. And I've actually climbed from like 7380 to, I was 7450 at one point. With this Song of Ice and Fire deck, using my draw, not the opponent's cards. Well, I think part of that last statement, Jack, is like, how do I word this? You know me, I try to be objective. I really do. I know I yap and whatnot. Part of why I yap so much is because I spend so much of my time trying to be objective. But the discard package did deserve buffs after the America Chavez change. Like, that has to be, that's completely fair. After that Chavez change, which was a key part. What up, Sal? Welcome back. No, you're fine. It was completely cool to make some of those changes. But the problem is, those changes all were great, but it was one of those where once Proxima and Corvus came out, maybe they should have reverted one of those two. Like Lady Sif, she could have gone back to a 3-4, because it's not just Hella decks that Lady Sif. There's also the whole like, you could play, if you remember, in the VODs from early last year, I played a deck called You Shall Not Pass, and it was all about discarding Magneto. For a lot of it was, I had Infinite, and Magneto in the deck, and it was all about just Lady Siffing it and then Ghost Ridering it, right? And this was early last year, so never Hella in the package, wasn't full discard, but I did try to cheat out a big card with the Lady Sif Ghost Rider package. So why did I bring that up? Oh, because I don't remember where I was going. Oh, no. Actually, I brought that up because Lady Sif is used in other things besides just Hella, so maybe she could stay at 3-5. But like, Hellcow was 4-6, and then he went up to 4-8. Why not 4-7? Not that you see him that often. I think most of us agree that Corvus from the jump did not need to be a 3-5. But anyways, yeah. I think there was a period where the discard package did deserve a buff after the America Chavez change, and a lot of them were cool. Swordmaster getting an extra point of power, Lady Sif getting an extra point of power. The Blade change I thought was good. It was great even. The problem is they did all of that, and then they added two really, really strong cards, especially Corvus, that helps them, and then they haven't gone back and adjusted them. I feel like they could have gone back and adjusted them. All right, rant over. Good change to Hella. She brings back in discarding order. Okay, I do think that Hella there should be like a limit on it, right? This isn't cool. While we're talking about suggestions, Adelan, in my opinion, should give you the same amount of cards that you had in your hand. Like, if you have 4 or 5 cards, give me 4 or 5 cards back. That's not a big deal. I actually rarely see this location, so it's whatever. But yeah, the Blade thing is like, when Blade change happened, I think most people would have either been like, that's a really good change and that's great, even if you didn't play discard, or you were at least like, you know what, That one's fine. That one's fine, right? Let him have that. But again, it's like once you add Proxima, the thing is, once you add Proxima and Corvus, but especially Proxima, it just got a little too crazy. Anywho, I don't hate discard like I did earlier this year. It's just hella. Well, what do we do here? No, hold on. We do this, this, that. Pay the tax. That's true. That is true. And before that though. Oh, hella. Yeah, I think I've seen a couple ideas, right? I've seen an idea for Hella where it's like she only okay, Ghost Rider brings one card back at that location, right? So one suggestion I've seen play she brings one card back for each location. Okay? So she's still able to like play off of a Cosmo and affect different lanes. But I worry with that when you you run into the potential of a discard player is able to kind of structure where the cards are going to land potentially better. I like that idea at least as a starter, Adlin, in terms of the discarding order. But again, I worry then that allows a this is really awkward. This whole match is awkward. I worry that if you have your stipulation, Adlin, that especially players who play discards a lot will get really good at being able to, again, structure. I don't want to say strategize because they're still random, right? But like at least mitigate the randomness further. They'll structure it better. You know what I'm saying? So I hate Dream Dimension. So that's one thing I worry about with that suggestion. I think my favorite suggestion I've seen as a change to Hella is make her truly like the discard version of Null, and you make her like a 6/0. Now, of course, will it become a part where there's maybe Mr. Negative discard decks? Probably not because of the the stat lines of discard cards, right? Like you don't want to pay 3 cost for 1 power for Blade, right? But it was I'm out of here. It was make Hella a 6/0 and she has the power of all of the cards discarded. Now my immediate thought to that is like, yeah, but it's easier to discard cards than it is to destroy them, in my opinion, because there's no card like Armor that can prevent my opponent from discarding, right? How do I like? Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like it's a lot easier to proc and destroy stuff in your or discard stuff than it is to destroy. So it's I don't know, but that was something along those lines. I was like, that's a really cool idea. Just anything that doesn't let her potentially put 15 plus power in all 3 lanes at once. Like that's the ultimate thing. But I was when I heard that one, I was like, that's a pretty good idea. Again, I was like, you can discard things way easier. She's gonna be consistently probably higher than Noel in that capacity. But anywho, sorry, Cell. I know we're in a Sasquatch on Goose. I did, yes, sir. So now you have to worry about a growing Hella and Morbius. Like I said, it was the best one that I've seen so far, and yeah, but you can always like deal with Morbius. Morbius has never been that big of a like. It is frustrating when after the game you see him grow, you see Meek grow, you can see the Collector grow, you see the Dracula grow, right? That there is elements. Can I get Beast? You think? Oh wait, play Black Swan. Now, Jack, with the question, does she only revive them there at the location that you play Hella, or um did she play it anywhere? Yeah, I didn't mean to start with a freaking Hella rant. I blame y'all. Y'all got me into it. Oh no, technically I mentioned me losing to her twice and then going with the clog deck, but that was it. Ooh, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. I like that idea. Um, I'll be able to play Thanos next turn, and he'll be protected. Did I play Kyra actually on? Play Kyra on the right, just in case they do have a rogue. Actually, don't know. Shit, no. Wait, what? That was weird. It wouldn't let me manually drag Kyra there. Yeah, I like that, Jack. I like the concept of, like, she should still be a better Ghost Rider, right? I don't want to completely gut her. I do like the idea that she can play on like at least one card not on her lane. And in general, I love the like more accurate nature of her ability, you know? Um that has to be said.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, but Adeline, in fairness, we're, you know, in this particular instance, how do I word this? Like we're gonna let a lot of the what's it called, the discard package stay in touch. It's really just trying to like theory craft how to fix Hella. Oh, another good idea I saw is that um she can bring back one card from each like cost category. I don't know how to word that. Do I stay in for this? I gotta stay in. So yeah, for example, if obviously if you like destroy Infinite, Magneto, and Giganto, right? At the end, she's only gonna bring one of those three back. Um, and I actually really like that idea because it still makes her strong in the sense that she can bring multiple cards back at once, so a better Ghost Rider. She still is able to put in other locations besides her own. Um, so she still has her like reach, right? She can still bring back Beef, but you're not getting Infinite, Magneto, and Giganto all at once. So you're likely in that scenario to maybe get like she'll pull back. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Like the Lady Sif, Proxima would have landed on the board, so she wouldn't have counted. But you get it. Like 1/3 cost card, 1/4 cost card. So yeah, like it might have brought back MODOK, Lady Sif, Infinite, and a 2 cost card, right? So it's still beefy. I mean, we're talking Lady Sif, Infinite, what else did I say? MODOK, that's 28, 33. She's a 6 to 39. So maybe that's still too strong, but I don't know. That was another decent idea I saw. We don't love this. Are they cooking? What's my opponent got twerked up here? Should I be worried? All right. But that was another good one. Especially since we've seen the concept of cards recently explore that kind of territory, right? Like Sage, she can evaluate their different power levels. what's it called? Uh, what's the other card recently? Oh, Coal Obsidian breeds for cost, right? Like if you can even be played in a location. So we've seen some mechanics lately that would lend them into making hella like calculate for that, right? Like, okay, I can bring one card back from each card. So potentially she's bringing 6 cards back, right? A 1 cost, a 2 cost, a 3 cost, which might still be too strong, but it's better than Infinite Giganto and Magneto or something. Um. I should not have. Did not mean to get into games right away. Thankfully, nothing has happened in terms of like a sub or anything. I need to get the timer up. I don't honestly even know. Uh, Alan, do you feel like? Never mind. I have to do it. Okay, I'm still gonna be here with y'all, but just to not bore you, I figure out how to do a subathon timer. I'm gonna pull up a video real quick. Didn't even think about that. What was I gonna do? Do it in my head? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Uh, I can't remember if I've shown y'all this one or not. This is another one of our friendlies. How long is this one? Give me plenty. We're probably not gonna watch all of this, obviously. Oh, never mind. I forgot every time I click on this other monitor, it minimizes that. That can't be. That's not real. Okay, then I'm gonna have to use my phone. Subathon timer. Because I know how to do a timer, but the subathon ones are the ones that will automatically add, you know, they'll do it for you. Ooh, okay. It's apparently a widget in Stream Element. That shouldn't be too hard. Ooh, we got chat on chat Inception. Got chat on chat Inception. See the old chat. Oh, okay. Actually, this I don't think this is gonna take near as long as I thought. So hold on. You don't have to be YouTube kids. I love Tarnax. The chat section. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. I need to stop showing old videos because it just reminds me of all the things we haven't done that I've wanted to do. Okay, stream elements. This should be. Yo, have y'all been watching any of the basketball games the last couple nights? Who do y'all got? Celtics or Mavericks? Mavericks. Celtics or Mavericks. All right, so we need to do a widget. That bot timers, no. Polls, element. Oh, here we go. Widget. What you cat saying? I have Celtics to win the finals in 5. How about tomorrow? Any predictions? What's tomorrow? The first game is until June 4th, I believe. Yo, so I also this one's tough to call, man. Um, both teams are obviously really good. I mean, stating the obvious. Both teams play great defense. Both teams have guards that can um get shots for themselves, but they're also super unselfish. Both teams have fantastic team chemistry and like the role players who are fantastic at being role players. Um, but the one thing is like, dude, Boston is just, Stan Van Gundy. I thought said it really well last night. I find it. Oh, I need to put my sorry. Stan Van Gundy said this really well last night. I thought where this yep. You're right. You're right. Hold on. He was basically talking about the concept how with Boston there are 4, sometimes even 5 people you have to legitimately guard. Whereas with all due respect to the Timberwolves, like obviously with Gobert, you're not like that stressed about worrying guarding him. You know, you're not exerting that much energy guarding him. And to a lesser extent, even Alexander or yeah, Alexander Walker, McDaniels, and whatnot. Whereas Boston, like if you don't guard Drew Holiday, you're not worried about that. He's gonna drop 30 on you. Derek White is gonna drop 30 on you. All right, I'm gonna pull this over here, maybe. But so long story short, I'm the more I think about it, Jack, I think I'm also going with Celtics, even though I want the Mavs to win. First off, boom. Wow, that's really big. Not what she said, unfortunately. We're gonna do all this. I'm not even gonna get a sub. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That'll be the content. Would be the delusion that I have. I don't know how to get it started. Begin. Go. Go. Begin. Go. A minute. Messages. Start duration. Control. Start timer. Heyo. Look at that. Easy peasy. Didn't take me any time or whatsoever. Easy peasy. Oh my gosh. Dude, this sucks. No way I get a hand like Elysium, Mobius, but I don't have time. I don't want to risk it. Like I really want to snap and actually play this game out, but nope, you win. Congrats. Let's get to the next turn. Make sure it fully counts. Fully counts. I have Shang to deal with his Shuri, Reality Stone to change things, Elysium, Mobius. Absolute juice hand. Get me out. Please, please, please. Yeah, too late, probably. Oh, I got 20 seconds. Give it to me. Woo! Got a min max, baby. Got a min max. Pretty cool. I'll do that if I wind up needing to. I don't think this is gonna get extended. I think we've just done all of that. Okay, I stand corrected. Thank you, Jason, for the follow. Did that actually add time? I don't know if it added time though. Did it? Thanks for the follow, Jason. 283-8829. That's your cell phone number. Everyone give it a call. Kidding. I don't think it gave any time though. It was supposed a follow is supposed to be worth a minute. Honestly, I'll make it 2 minutes. Maybe because it wasn't going. I'm gonna turn it back on. Chat commands. Sub ad time. See what happens here. Sub ad time. Oh well. Dude. Yeah, please do, if you don't mind. Alright, I'm gonna take that quick break. I'm gonna pause this. Hold on, I'm gonna do one more so we know. 4:52:52. No! It's so close. Uh, what up, by the way, Jason? Sorry, this is my first ever subathon. If you're even still there, so I've been spending time trying to figure out how to get the timer thing and where it'll automatically add time back when follows happen, subs happen. And in doing so, got myself parked. So I'm gonna go get me a water real quick, and I'll be back. We're gonna dive into this. I got the time paused. Okay, while I go, we're going to do Old Creed. Back like this. Y'all can see the current chat, so I'm gonna hide the current chat so we don't have the chat scissor banging each other. And lastly, that. Be back ASAP. Said 60 seconds, but it didn't go up. Probably because the timer was paused. Okay, well, then I'll wait a minute here. No way, my phone rings right now. Okay, once I get set back down, we're gonna let it run. I'm in brain hurts right now. Oh, okay, okay. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Good trying to hit infinite, but stuck at 89. Fortunately, you're not stuck at 69. Know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. That was dumb. 90 to get 50 gold. Exactly. Hmm. Whoa. Adeline, well done. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. What deck are you running? Collector, discard with Proxima. You using Hella in that? Okay. About a minute. Start the timer back. I'm gonna munch on the snack I got. Let me unmute the game audio and let's play some live action. He's not here right now, but I'll play a game or two with all that C3 match he wanted me to play the other day. Get the music back going. Gotcha.
Opponent snapped.
Okay, I got you. I'm 100%. I'm always looking for like something new to play. I can't. Hold on, let me finish chewing. Thank you, Jason Gilf. There's a lot to unpack in this whole sequence, but here for it. What does X Mansion do to me? We were just watching a VOD. Ooh, get that hell out of here. We were just watching a VOD of it hurt me then.
Wakanda forever.
Neat. Destroy card? Oh, wait, it doesn't even get a spell, does it? That wasn't the worst. Only 6 power difference. Unless he randomly has, Arnim Zola. I don't know what's happening, to be honest. I'm slowly unpacking the sequence that I got Nico from X Mansion against an opponent whose username is simply Nico. Like, I don't know. That's some cosmic shit. Also, how did Mobius get 5 power? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm out of it. For a second, I thought Nico gave it to him. I was about to be very sad. Well, the plan is certainly to Rhino Luke's bar at the end here, right? So... although Basting Mystique would be neat. I guess I can Valkyrie it. Let's Valkyrie that. This is spooky. Uh-oh. Oh, Nico. Well, that'll work, I guess. Scarlet Witch is too spooky. Oh, sorry, Jason. So I didn't finish my thought. Oh yeah, it's because I was gonna finish eating. Man, I am scatterbrained right now. I promise I'll grow into this. That's what he said. Pause. He'll own that next, probably. Ooh, don't say. Then what's the Quinjet for? You think he's got a helicarrier? Hmm. If he owns that, I don't know about that. I have no idea what he's gonna play, but I'm staying in. That's for sure. All of the little I haven't played Cerebro in forever, and I damn sure haven't played Cerebro and Mystique on the same lane in a while. All of that looks so dope. We're staying in. YOLO. You think left? My bad. I was worried about that Odin. I think this wins it though. Done. So long story short, Jason, I play a lot of different decks. I can't really play the same deck. So with you being a low collection level, if you wanted to give me a deck to play that was like cards that you had, I would 100% play it just as like inspiration. If you know what I mean, like just play something different. And so you're not watching me play with a whole litany of cards that you are months away from probably having. Some weeks, but others months certainly. Because I'm only missing I think 9 or 10 cards. How many are you missing these days, Adlin and Jack? Um, 6, 10. And I'm thinking about buying Red Hulk. I looked up the characters last night that are coming out, and Athena looks cool. Hold on, let me. All right. Ooh. Athena looks cool, right? She might even be able to be. You might fit her. She's obviously going to be good in a bounce deck. Have y'all seen these cards that are coming up? I'll pull them up. Ah. Oh, do I? You know what I forgot to look for again? If the timer went up when I got that follow from Jason Gilf, 46. You're on 28. I get access to cards I don't have. That's a good point. So coming up, hold on. We at? So next week it's Athena. What I was gonna get at is like all of these are cool. I wouldn't hate having them, but it isn't really to Makari. First off, I think Cersei's gonna be really good. I think she can be kind of like Blink in that once they're like Cersei's in a tight deck where you can really control what the cards are going to change into more often. You know, like there's going to be a permutation where you have like really cool. So Cersei is transform your other cards here into random cards that cost one more. So like right off the rip, without even thinking too much into it, you think of something like a Mr. Sinister Patriot, something kind of deck where you play the Mr. Sinister, right? You get that little clone guy, and then maybe you can play her and get the Patriot for free out, or you know what I mean? Get something along those lines. Get the Silver Surfer out. So I think Cersei's gonna be cool. I'm just like, not like a play style I want to play to. Makari, 3 cost, 3 power. After the turn, runs from your hand to a random location. So it's kind of like M'Baku a little bit, kind of like Angel a little bit, in that you don't have to spend mana to actually get them to proc. So I think Makari is going to be great in a Silver Surfer deck where you can get another 3 cost body on the board, but you don't actually have to spend any of your energy to do it. Whereas there's a lot of 3 cost cards in the game, obviously, and there's a lot you probably want to include in a Surfer deck, but you just like don't really have the energy, the tempo for it. I think she's going to be great in that. And there was one other deck I was thinking about last night. But anywho, all of that to say, it isn't until June 25th, a month from now, essentially, where I really want a card. And again, these cards might be better than him in the end. He's the one that his character's cool as hell. I love Brian Tyree. No, what is it? Is it what's his name? Brian Tyree Henry, maybe? He's in the show Atlanta. He's in the Eternals movie. He's also in one of the recent Godzilla movies, if I remember correctly. Anywho, Fastos, give each card in your deck -1 cost or +2 power. And then I think everyone's excited for Erisham. He's just going to be wicked. The 7/7. He's like Thanos / High Evo that activates at the very beginning of the game. You get 1 max energy right off the rip. And then shuffle 12 random cards in your deck, which most people are going to believe you now then have 24 cards. Need 100 cards? How many are there in the game? Did by 120 seconds. Okay, perfect. Good comms, Jason. Appreciate it. Imagine a 4 cost becomes MODOK. But keep in mind, it's what's in your deck with Cersei. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Maybe not. Wait a minute. I need to remember to use snapfan.com. I just feel like Snapzone takes forever to load for me. Transform your other cards here into random cards that cost 1 more. Okay, never mind. For some reason, I was thinking it was just the cards in your deck. That gets a little wicked. Yeah, that gets a little wicked. Anywho, I think she's going to be interesting, but I think Makari's going to be good. Great right off the rip in a Surfer deck. Again, it's a free body on the board. And then I really want Fastos. Oh, I think I started all of that because part of me wants to use my 6,000 tokens on Red Hulk. And every opponent will start playing Darkhawk. And then what's crazy is then Blob will come back in more, I think. This is so fire! I'm not spending $30 on it, but dude. Oh my god. In my headcanon, she's Jackie Brown's mom. And I fucking love it. That is such a rowdy card. But not $30 rowdy. You get a good bit of gold, but... Ooh, we got a Chibi Wolverine in the building. New card. Oh, this is a dope card. Dude, that's cool. Jason, if you look in the what's it called? The channel points. Oh, this is incredible. The channel points redemption. There is one for a friendly battle eventually. And happy to do one then. And then at certain times I'm just like kind of bored of playing ladder. It almost looks like he has a dog treat, one of those rawhide bones. You know what I'm talking about? And it's not his web, or kind of like a candy cane. These are dope as hell. One, hold on. One more little rant. Small rant, very small. I was going through files the other day, and I saw one of my, you know how I'll do my quality of life suggestions. One of them was this, the very like that concept of when it's a new card, like literally being added. So even say Dexter or some or Super Tech God, somebody who has every variant, even they don't have it yet until they hop on, obviously. I've always wanted that, and they eventually added it. It's been so dope, dude. This is so sick. Look at the little bunnies. What's great is the 3D and the animation has been fire. Oh, look at this Dracula, dude. He looks like the Supreme Kai. I need I need this as an emote ASAP. Playoffs. Oh yeah, no, playoffs is a quote. Thanks for doing that, Jack. Dude, I love this Dracula. Not for 400 gold. I want Red Hulk. I'm torn between Red Hulk, Sage, and uh yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's play a game. Oh, we got a new album. It's a chibi one. Oops, all chibis. Ooh, this is what you were talking about? The Iron Lad? Also, I appreciate it, Jack. The music compliment. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this Iron Lad emote is great. Super good. The Thinking Man. All right, let's get into one. I can't believe I won that game, by the way. It helped he discarded his Hella.